One of the most things that stands out in the anime industry is basically the fighting scenes and how well choreographed they are. But how exactly realistic can they be? That's why I contacted one of my favorite stunt guys in the Japanese film industry, and this is how it went. Enjoy. Hey everyone, we are joined today by the great Keita-san. He's one of the great Japanese actors who has been in the industry for over 10 years.
Hello everyone, I'm samurai actor Keita arai. I almost seen Japanese movies, TV drama, music video, and in this film. I have trained martial arts, for example, samurai sword martial arts, Chinese martial arts, and I'm happy to collaborate on YouTube channel. I hope you like it.
And today we'll be looking into 5 of my favorite fight scenes in both anime and live action anime. So let's do it. So this is the first scene, and it's honestly like one of my favorite scenes in Gintama and in anime in general. So here's my question. When you actually like have to shoot like a group fight scenes when it's like one versus many, right? How accurate do you think that's is to like what's realistic?
I see. It seems so good and very exciting. Makes me excited. Many enemy, one person. If I slash one person, that sword can't use. The sword will be broken.
Oh.
Yes. So the human born is so very hard. So if I slashed one person, the sword will be broken, or so it's impossible. A lot of enemy, 10 or 20.
So for those of you who don't know, the samurai sword isn't as like shown in the movies, where it can withstand like 100 enemies and not be chipped or broken. It's at the end of the day, it's metal, so it's gonna be broked or like chipped at some point of the fight. So what Kita-san was actually saying to me as well is that you might be able to fight like 1, 2, 3 guys all at once with the same sword, maybe it will get like crippled a bit, but after that like you can't fight like 10, 20 people with that same sword. So he told me actually, in the samurai fights, the samurai soldiers used to actually like pick up the enemy sword and continue fighting on with it. So they actually used like different swords in one battle. And that can also explain why samurais use 2 swords. They use the short sword, for those of you who don't know, and the long one, for short range and long range.
I haven't watched Gintama.
Like, not even the manga?
Yes.
Oh, I see. I do recommend it though. It have like really classic sword fighting and really nice comedy, I guess.
I see. I'll check that. Powerful power.
Samurai power.
Yeah.
So that's basically the second scene, and here's what's really interesting to me about it. It's the fact that the bokken sword, it's one of the strongest materials, like one of the strongest wood that like samurai use when they are training, right? What's really interesting about Gintoki is that he uses that as his main sword because in the Edo period, they banned swords in Japan, right?
Yeah.
So he's only using it for self-defense. My question is, like, do you feel like a bokken sword can hold up to a real Japanese sword in terms of like strength and durability?
Yeah, I think so. It's possible. Yeah. So this needs a skill.
Yeah. So if a real samurai person would hold a bokken sword and another samurai would hold a real sword, they could have like a duel between them, and the bokken could actually like hold its own against a real Japanese sword.
Yes.
Do you feel like realistically, because in the first like fight scene we saw like Gintoki or like the main character getting a hit from the back, right? Even though the back like doesn't have a lot of main organs in it, like the heart, the lungs, if someone gets slashed in his back, do you feel like he can keep on fighting?
Maybe. Yeah, it's possible. Can fight, but neck or another place is danger, maybe it's possible.
I see. So that's pretty interesting. I feel like it will affect them permanently, like in general. I see.
Yes.
So we're gonna be looking at the third fight. It's from also Gintoki. That's the last one, I swear. This part, like where basically he blocks the sword with his wrist. Do you feel like if someone gets struck by his wrist, like if a sword pierces his wrist, similar to the scene, do you feel like he can still use his wrist after that?
Maybe it's impossible, and this character always use bokken, right?
Yeah, for most of the
Oh,
times.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, I see. It's impossible, maybe. So real sword can slash the bokken, of course.
So the next scene we'll be looking at is from Rurouni Kenshin.
Oh, great! Live action.
Yeah, the live action. I really like the choreography in the live action version. I feel like they did it justice. I like how they use their legs like to jump and block and just like twist around.
何もおかしくないですよ。
何がおかしくないだ。あいつは笑ったんだよ。
Wow.
Like you can actually see him charging fast at him with like while he's running, right? So realistically, what kind of style is he using?
I see. I like Rurouni Kenshin live action film. The choreographer is very famous person in Japan.
Yeah.
And very professional. So Rurouni Kenshin's action is made reality. So it's possible. But samurai martial arts is rare to handle one hand. Always
Two hands.
Both hands. Yeah.
To master the balance, because in one hand it might fall out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real sword is heavy.
Do you feel like the style he's using when he's running at Kenshin, while he's also like blocking the sword, being at this low level, do you think they used wires to handle that scene? Or do you feel like they just like did it really, like without any wires?
It seems very wire action, but
Yeah.
do you think so?
I also think so, because like keeping your body at this low level is pretty difficult, like just while standing. So when you're running and attacking, it seems hard, like at least like for a normal person to do it. But if he did it without wires, I guess claps to him, you know, it would be great, I guess.
Yeah, but it seems so great. I like that action and that action choreograph.
I did watch the Rurouni Kenshin saga in 3 days. It was so amazing.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last movie as well, it was so emotional.
And maybe a lot of live action film and samurai film, a lot of sword attacked again. Many times, right? It is a little for the movie. It's an entertainment, maybe. If I want to kill, I have to injure the body.
Yeah.
Anywhere, rest or anywhere. So maybe sword attacked many times is impossible. That's correct.
Yeah, you try to finish the fight as soon as possible because your body will get tired eventually.
Yeah, that's correct.
I see.
Yeah, you are samurai.
Arigato. So the fifth and the final fight we'll be reacting to is Samurai Champloo, the anime.
Okay.
in this fight, I feel like they do intend to use their environment to their advantage as well as like their legs, because like they're holding you up, they're keeping your balance. Do you feel like in general, in terms of Japanese sword fighting styles, do you feel like people intend to use their like hands more or legs more?
I see, I see. Maybe cross range, we samurai have to use anything to win. Uh, so kick or punch or something, and use use the shelf or
Yeah.
something, or throw a stone or something. So
Yeah, or throw a dirt or something to blind the enemy as well. I see.
yes, that's correct.
Have you ever tried wield the samurai sword with one hand?
I have been training iaido, like aikido,
Huh.
and another kenjutsu, another sword techniques,
Yes.
fighting and acrobatic moves like a backflip.
Oh, nice. How is that, by
Yeah,
the way?
yeah.
Like when you're using like a Japanese sword or wooden sword, and you're like doing acrobatics, like backflips or front flips, or you're just trying like to move around. Is it difficult?
Yeah, very difficult and very dangerous. I tried that before, but real sword or very hard sword, if I handle, it's very dangerous. So I use plastic or gum, like very soft.
They use that as in movies as well, so that the actors don't get injured if they get like hit by it or something. Thank you so much for like being here. It was really nice, doing this interview with you. So yeah, that's about it, guys. And for the audience watching, guys, don't forget to follow Keita-san on Twitter and subscribe to his YouTube channel. He does produce some of his own movies, so feel free to watch them. Also, like this video if you want to see me and Keita-san collabing in the future in some samurai live-action movie. Hopefully after I do my face reveal, or I'll do it while my face is covered, who knows. So that was the call I had with Keita-san. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this video and you want us to react to more fight scenes, feel free to comment down below. Maybe we'll host different actors. So look forward to that. Thanks again for Keita-san for joining in this call. It was really nice meeting him. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I have been the Manga Viewer, and I'll see you all next time. Matane!